crying in the streets as the body of 16-year-old Canadian-Israeli Aria Chupak was carried by mourners. A rabbi with a seminary in Jerusalem said the boy wasn't feeling well in the morning and contemplated whether or not he should go to school. He decided to go and died while waiting for his bus. The explosion captured on video. There were 2 blasts, 30 minutes apart, at 2 different bus stops in Jerusalem. The explosions caused chaos during rush hour traffic. The attack leaving 1 dead and 18 others injured. Not an easy morning in terms of the number of injuries. We have here an outline of an attack that we have not seen in many years. 2 consecutive attacks. At the moment, we can't tell if it was one terrorist or a squad that split. The head of the Israeli police told reporters this morning. The Palestinian Islamic militant group Hamas, which rules the Gaza Strip and once carried out suicide bombings against Israelis, praised the perpetrators of the attacks, calling it a heroic operation, but stopped short of claiming responsibility.
My understanding is that both Hamas and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, while not formally taking responsibility for the attack, have quite openly celebrated it, and in fact were distributing candies throughout the Gaza Strip.
Senior writer at the Friends of Simon Wiesenthal Center, Robert Sarner, lived in Jerusalem for years and has been following the conflict closely. These explosions carry echoes of the bus bombings that were a hallmark of the Palestinian revolt of 2000 to 2005. Recently, there have been months of tension in the occupied West Bank after the Israeli military launched a crackdown in the wake of a series of deadly attacks in Israel.
It's very hard for Canadians to imagine the reality that Israelis have to contend with. If you can imagine waking up, going to the bus station or bus stop to go to your studies and being literally blown up. It's something that's very hard for Canadians to conceive of because it's just not part of our reality.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau condemning the bombings today and tweeting in part, incredibly saddened to learn about the death of a young Canadian in the terrorist attack in Jerusalem. Conservative MP Melissa Lantsman condemning the attack in the House of Commons today too.
They murdered a Canadian. I hope that every member in this House will join me in condemning this attack.
More than 130 Palestinians have been killed in Israel-Palestinian fighting in the West Bank and East Jerusalem this year, making 2022 the deadliest year since 2006. At least 8 Israelis have been killed in the most recent wave of Palestinian attacks.